I created AI automation that can grow your social media in X, aka Twitter, and Threads on autopilot. This automation creates viral posts and then automatically posts it to both these social media. And I've already tested this automation on my second account, and these posts get thousands, and some of the posts get hundreds of thousands of views and a whole bunch of likes and comments. So it really works. And in this video, I will show you how you can set up this automation step by step. By the way, you can get the full template of this automation in my Skool community. Check out the link in the description. And now I will explain how it works. So we have 4 parts of automation. First one is create ideas. In this part, we create our ideas. Second part, find hot news. So here we find the best news in your niche. Third part, we get posts. So if you see, we have a spreadsheet with ideas and with posts. First, we upload all our ideas to this sheet. And then we choose only the best one, which we want to post actually, and we put the status post. And then only these ideas will be posted to our social media. So this part gets ideas with status post and upload them to X and Twitter. And the fourth part, we post to Threads and to X. Let me explain how it works. So let's start with the first part. Everything starts with webhook. So we have a webhook which triggers this automation. So this webhook I use in the spreadsheet in here, in the start column. I press here, edit field, and I add here webhook and ID number. Why am I doing this? Because if I add only the link, all these buttons will be the same link. Yeah, but when I add link plus ID number, each row will be with different ending. You see, threads 1, threads 2, threads 6, etc. So we just add ID of this column, and this is if you see, auto number. You can get the template of this spreadsheet also in my Skool community or create it by your own. So we have 3 buttons with different webhooks. So first one is add ideas. And we see that this is this link, yeah, but we use production URL method get and path, and this webhook will work when I press this first button, which is add ideas. Okay, then when webhook is triggered, we see here number of posts. So here we put the number, how much posts we want to add. Let's say we want to add 5 posts. Then we add here to AI agent, and we have prompt. Yeah, here is the prompt to create our viral post. And you can see that here your task is to write short, powerful Twitter thread style post on the topic AI business self-development. And here you can add your niche, and AI agent will create posts about your niche. So everything else is the same, so just you can leave it as it is or make some changes if you want. Then we have chat model, which is GPT-5, or you can also use Anthropic, aka Claude, yeah? Because now Claude is one of the best in creating content. But for now, I use ChatGPT-5 because I have a free tokens, millions of free tokens every day. That's why I use ChatGPT, because for me, it's for free. And if you also want to use it for free, you can check my guide in Skool community. So we have a structured output parser. Here we just structure the output of the content. And then we have a split node, which basically splits our content on different items. And then after we split them, we create record in ideas spreadsheet. So we choose here X and Threads Factory, we choose table ideas, and we just post content and add status new, and we add type idea. So let's check how it works. I will turn off the active mode and connect test mode. and I press execute. And now I will get 5 more posts to the table ideas. Here we go. We see that after AI agent, we get 1 item but 5 content pieces, yeah, 5 posts, but it is 1 item. And if we want to add in 5 different rows, we need to split them. So we split this 1 item with 5 posts to 5 items, and after that we add this content, we add to our rows, yeah, with status new and type idea. So, and now you can see that this new post, which is created right now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new posts. And let's see the examples of the post. 7 AI and business truth no one wants to say. Yeah, and here are the truth. Then, the most expensive skill in 2025 isn't coding, it's asking one precise question. AI multiplies what you bring, clarity or chaos. Yeah, so these posts, you can create as many posts as you want and just find the best one that you like and post them. So this is the first part. The second part, we have find hot news. It's also very useful in real life because we want, especially in my niche AI, we want to check every time the news about our niche. So we have here webhook, which is thread 6, and if you will see here, so this button start, and you can see it below. Yes, start thread 6. You see the endings. He adds with to the link this number 6, yeah, which is auto number. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I deleted these rows when I created it, and now it's number 6. So we have thread 6, and if we start this, let me test, and I'll explain how it works. So we have number of news, and here you can add as many news as you want. Yeah, let's say we want to add 3 news. Then we have message a model, and we use Perplexity because this is one of the most advanced AI for finding best news. We add Perplexity. If you don't know how to use it, I'll show you right now. Just press here create new credential, then go to open docs, and then find here Perplexity account. So you open your Perplexity account. If you haven't registered here before, you can register here with your email. It takes just 1 minute, and then you open account, and then you go to API keys, and if you can see, I have Perplexity Pro, and in my Skool community I also shares how you can get Perplexity 4 right now for 1 year for free. Right now there is a good opportunity. I definitely recommend you to get a Pro, and you don't need to pay $200 for this. So check my free Skool community for this guide. Because now I use Perplexity almost every day and I don't use Google anymore. So you go to API keys here, and then you press create new key, and then you create the name, any name you want, press create. And then you copy this, and then you paste it here. You press save, but probably you will see the mistake, and it's actually the bug. If you add the correct API key, it will work. So don't worry if you see this mistake, your automation will work. Let's check, and let me show you. Maybe if you will see this video in the future, they will fix this bug, but for now, yeah, they show that you couldn't connect, but everything worked. So after that, we create our credential. Then we have a prompt, and you can see the prompt here. We add the number of news, yeah, from the previous set node, and we have the instructions how to find the niche. He find 3 separate posts, 1 per story, each post length, yeah, up to 220 characters, and return only final post, 1 per line. After that, we use code node, which divides all our news in separate items. And after that, you create records in ideas. So it's the same like we use split node, but for this case, we use code node just to divide all our news. So let's test how it works. When I press test execute, now the system will find 3 best news. Oh, look, it's so fast, yeah? Here we see that it's one item, and then after code node we get 3 items. We add our news to post column, add status new, and type news. Now let's see our news in the spreadsheet. So we open ideas and we see here are the 3 new news. Samsung's AI forum just revealed the future of AI-driven semiconductors, with global experts unveiling how AI will power smarter devices and tech breakthrough. So it's pretty good news. Yeah, and you can add more, you can add 5, 10, etc. and find the best one. In prompt, I already use here the instructions to find the top most important and engaging news, but you can add more and find which news are best for your account. So this is what the second part. Now we go to the third part to get the post and prepare them for uploading. We use the same webhook, yeah, ending with threads 2, and it's here on this button. And all these parts of automation we can start from this table. Then after webhook we use search node and we search ideas to post. So what we use table ideas and we filter by status post. If I execute this step, this node will find all posts with the status post. Okay, I find ideas here 1, 2, 3, and we see that here is 3 items. So we filter this. Then we use the node if. Basically how it works. I made this automation with 2 main cases. First one, if you just choose ideas to post, yeah, here, and choose the status post. The second, if you, for example, want to add your own post from another place, yeah, you can just type it here and put the status in progress. Or maybe you don't have here the new post, you want to add couple posts just by yourself, and in this case it will also post it. So you go here to node if, and don't forget in settings to use always output data, because if there are no ideas to post but you add your own posts, the automation will still work. So we use if node, and this node checks if the posts not empty. So if we have some items from this node, then we go to true, and we change status in progress. Let's open this node. We execute previous node, and here we transfer this post from ideas to the list post. We find these ideas, yeah, and we transfer it to the table post with this node create. We use operation create or update, and we add values, ID. We check this, yeah, by ID or rec ID. Then post. We add this post and we put the status in progress. Then after we add our post to this table post, we want to delete our ideas from this table, yeah? So we basically move from ideas to post because we no longer need it. So then we delete these ideas by record ID, and then there is the limit. I use the limit node to get one item. Just don't worry about it, just use limit item, because if you have a lot of items here, it will do these nodes a lot of times. That's why I limit to one item, so the system will work correctly. And then we go to search posts in progress. So now we search from this table all the posts which has status in progress. If I execute this step, we find 6 items, yeah, and all these 6 items we want to upload. So let me explain how this part works. This is the part 4, which is basically uploading to both social media. So I use here loop over items to post it one by one. Then after looping, I use the wait node, which has random delay between posts from 60 to 240 minutes, and you can easily change it. this is the formula that's randomly every time. Why I made this way? Because I don't want that my post will upload it every, for example, 2 hours or every hour, so people will understand that it's automation. That's why it will post in random period of time, and you can easily change it. Yeah, but now it's from 60 to 240 minutes. Then we post to threads, and posting to threads consists of 2 steps. First step is create thread, so it means create a draft, and then to upload this draft. Let me explain how this part works. So I open HTTP request, and in HTTP request we have URL which has graph threads net version 1.0. Here we add threads ID / threads. Then you use authentication with header parameters. You put authorization, here bearer, space, and here you put your API key, which is your access token. And if you don't know how to get your threads ID and access token, check out my previous video where I explained how you can set up the credentials for threads. Then you use a name, content type JSON, application JSON, and body content. We add here text with media type text, and here we put our post, but we use JSON stringify. With stringify expression we won't have any mistakes by getting post from this table, because if you have a lot of spaces or asterisks or other symbols, here you can get a mistake, but with stringify it changes your post to correct format. So just use JSON stringify expression. Then after you prepare the draft, you need to publish it. So this is the second node, which has the same URL, yeah, but with threads publish on the end. Method post, the same authorization, yeah, with bearer access token, content type JSON, and here in body content we use creation ID, and we just put our JSON ID which we get from the previous node. And with these 2 nodes we prepare and then we publish our thread. After publishing to thread, we publish to Twitter, and to add a Twitter is much easier because you have a standard node. Yeah, you just use X account, press create new credential, and here you can open docs. You need to go to X developer account. Here you go to developer portal, then you add an app. You press add an app, just choose app name, and now we have API key and API key secret, but we don't use this. By the way, don't share your API keys with anybody. I will delete them after recording this video. You press app settings, and here you use user authentication not set up, and we press setup. We need to choose read and write here. Then type of the app web app. Here I add callback URL from n8n, so I copy it and then paste. Also I add my website, and you can add organization name, terms of service, and privacy policy. So right now I will add them, and now I press save. Yes. And now we have client ID and client secret, and this one we will copy and paste here. Client ID and client secret. Press save, and the credentials are saved. After setting up the credentials, we just add our post here to this row, and after that we update the status to posted. So in the table post we use ID, which is from the search post in progress node, and we change the status to posted. Yeah, this one we can delete. So, and that's it. And this will work like as a loop. It will upload one post first to threads and to X, then update the status of this post, then go to the second post, then go to the third post, and by this we can post as many posts as we want every day. So all we need to do is just in the morning create a whole bunch of ideas. We will see them here, ideas in use. Just take 5 minutes to review all these ideas, choose the best one, press the status post, and then press start here, and press publish to n8n threads. And that's it. And all these posts will be automatically uploaded to n8n threads with different delay. So people won't know that this is an AI. And it really works, so try to implement this and see how you will get much more reach. And if you want to get this template, check out my free Skool community in the description. See you in the next video.